all live inside a world that keeps on turning. But is it what we think it is, or is it something
1700's live music event Curtin Call, and very excited to be joined by the one and only Harts. Thanks so much for sitting down and having a chat with me.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Firstly, congratulations on such a successful year. I just want to touch on, you released your debut album, Daydreamer, back in September. How has it been to sort of have that so well received?
Really good.
Yeah.
Like surprisingly positive reviews and things like that I've been getting, and it's really kind of cool to see that feedback, and it's really encouraging to see that feedback, and it gives me a lot of kind of confidence moving forward, I guess.
Yeah. And is it true you record your music in a bedroom studio?
Yeah.
Bedroom?
Yeah, it's pretty much a bedroom. I call it a studio.
That's
it's
it.
Yeah, it's pretty much a bedroom and just a whole bunch of gear everywhere, and that's kind of how we do it.
Now, you released a single that wasn't on the album, was it When a Man's Full? Was there sort of a strategic reason behind that, or did it just come to be?
Well, I kind of finished all the music for the album in about March, I would say, this year.
Okay.
So it was done a long time, and we were working on a strategy for release and things like that. So while we were working on that, I was kind of working on more material and just kind of keep the ball rolling. So that was there was no real kind of reason or strategy behind that. I have so much material ready to go. I might as well kind of keep the momentum going and keep the ball rolling. So yeah.
Now I was going to hold off to ask this, but I do have to ask you about the phone call with Prince. I know you probably had 101 questions about it.
But no, it's cool to
cool.
Talk
yeah,
about
let's
it,
talk about it again then.
You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. So could you tell us about how that came about?
Yeah, well, basically, I got an email from Prince's manager one day saying, Prince has kind of heard your music on YouTube and seen some live videos of you and stuff. He's really intrigued by you, and he really kind of likes what you're doing. He wants to talk to you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Well, I wrote back and make sure it was all
casually?
legit, and I was like, yeah. I gave him my number and things like that, and then out of the blue, I got a call one morning, and it was just Prince. He just said, he really likes what I'm doing. He invited me out to Paisley Park, which is his studio in Minneapolis, to kind of spend some time and play with him. So yeah.
Awesome. And what was it like playing with him?
Amazing, man. The guy is such he's a ridiculous musician, and it was just so inspiring to be around someone like that and just kind of watch and learn from someone like that. A music icon and a legendary kind of player in my eyes in terms of the guitar playing and other instruments and things like that. It was just amazing to be in that presence and just kind of watch him. Yeah.
Did you still feel starstruck being with him, or was it like hanging out with a mate? I feel like someone like that, I'd be like,
what
do I say?
Yeah, I was more starstruck by the phone call than I was actually meeting him in person. Because he's so humble and he's down to earth and he's so kind of friendly that you don't really feel that. But on the phone, I didn't know anything, I'd never spoken to him before, so it was kind of strange for me to kind of grasp words or try and figure out what I'm going to say to him. But he kind of kept the ball rolling, and he kind of probably thought figured out I was nervous and things like that, so it was really a cool conversation, a casual conversation.
Awesome. And so growing up and sort of creating music, was he one of your influences, and who else sort of influenced you? Would you sort of put on that pedestal?
He's a massive influence on me now, but in terms of growing up and listening to music, I never really listened to Prince.
Yeah.
When I started getting into music when I was about 15 or 16, which is kind of late, as I was getting into more blues musicians like Jimi Hendrix, Buddy Guy, and kind of guitarists like that, and I was kind of going off that and trying to learn and imitate those kind of guys. It wasn't until kind of later that my older brother was listening to Earth, Wind, Fire, Prince, Isley Brothers, funk and soul, things like that, and I kind of just got influenced and got kind of drawn into that world, and from there, I discovered Prince and heard his hits and things like that, and tried to get his back catalogs and just listen to whatever my brother had in his music collection, and I just really liked it, and just what he was doing with music in terms of blending all these genres that I liked personally, and just being able to do it so seamlessly. Was really inspiring and was really kind of the model for creating my sound in terms of blending all the stuff that I like about music.
Awesome. And you performed at ARIA Week last month. What was that like? Were all the sort of industry bigwigs there? Did you get a chance to talk to anyone, or?
I was told they were there, but I didn't really get the chance to talk to many people. I talked to people that I kind of already knew and things like that, but it was really hectic because the place was packed out. So after I play, I'm talking to fans and just introducing myself and signing things and things like that. So it was really hard to find where the industry were.
Yeah.
Because they may have left straight after me. I don't know. But no, it was really encouraging gig that one.
Now, I've heard you talk about sort of your live shows before, and you describe yourself as sort of a one-man band. What can we expect from your performance, and sort of what is your live aspect? Is it quite different to your recorded music, or?
It sounds the same, but the approach is different. So when I do it live, I'm using a lot of electronics and loop pedals and machinery and all that kind of stuff to try and recreate those songs live and you know, play the bass lines, play the keys lines, loop that, you know, play the guitar and sing on top and try and recreate the songs live. And that's kind of my approach, and it's just a little more efficient to tour that way as a one-man guy, and you know, it's I think it comes across better to new audiences because they can straight away kind of realize, well, it's one guy, you know, he's playing all the instruments and things like that. I think the message gets across a lot better with the one-man band type shows.
Totally. And are you working on any new music at the moment, like for a new EP or album, or what's next?
I am. Well, I'm not sure what exactly is next, but I'm constantly kind of working on new material, and I'm, you know, working on the second album now and trying to figure out what kind of direction that I want to go in artistically for that second album, and just working on new material.
Awesome. And you have a possible tour coming up next month in January?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Could you give us any info on that, or where you'll be going, or?
Well, basically it's going to be an Australian tour, mostly I think the East Coast, and I haven't really announced the dates as yet, but keep a lookout for that on Facebook and you know, my website and things like that.
Now, going from music to high fashion, you were in last month's Vogue. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, well, they kind of reached out to me, and I guess their person that's in charge of their music kind of writing and things like that liked my thing, my stuff, and got in touch to kind of get some questions out of me in terms of my music and things like that. And they just basically did a little artist profile on me, which is really cool, and obviously Vogue, one of the biggest kind of names and things like that.
Absolutely.
So that's been really great exposure.
I think that's so great as well, getting it out to a totally different audience that might not listen to your music.
Yeah.
Now, with social media, I just want to touch on that because you're very active on social media, your Instagram, Facebook. Have you found that's been a vital part of getting your music out there to people?
Yeah, definitely. I think like that's been the key into kind of people seeing that you're a real person at the end of the day. It's not like you're some ghost or mysterious guy, you know, kind of thing. I'm a real person, you know, and I try to kind of connect with the audience, and if they have a question about the release, if they have a question about shows, I think it's important that I respond to them and, you know, answer their questions and just kind of be there to show that I'm kind of, hey, it's me, I'm real.
I think as a fan as well, it goes such a long way because it shows that like the artist appreciates the love and
definitely.
Now, if we were sitting down this time next year, 2015, what do you think we'd be talking about? What are your goals?
Probably the second album. Probably the second album. Hopefully I would have done some more kind of touring and hopefully international touring by then. I really want to head over to the States and maybe Europe and the UK and possibly New Zealand and, you know, other kind of places that my music's kind of spreading now. I want to kind of play smaller shows there, and I just kind of hope that the ball keeps rolling and the music keeps kind of spreading.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for sitting down with us, and good luck for the show. He has been Harts.
Thank you.
Song called Lovers in Bloom. It's off my debut album, which I have today for purchase if you want. And if you like it, you like it. A few people liked it. So. To show you the pictures on my mind. Dreams of you constant and true, show that we have another life. Reach believe if I should say I sing the world so identical. Where the love is late, the winds have changed, and the two of us together as one. I said, ooh, I want you to know, baby. Ooh, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, baby. Ooh, I can't get you off of my mind. Ooh. Now if I should say, is it naive that I'm trying to make you believe we're lovers in bloom, lovers in bloom? Maybe naive that I'm trying to make you believe we're lovers in bloom, lovers in bloom. Lovers in bloom, maybe naive that I'm trying to make you believe we're lovers in bloom, lovers in bloom. Lovers in, 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 lovers in. Lovers in bloom, lovers in